underestimate me!
You'll not escape this! You're a sight for sore eyes.
Hey. Where am I go?
My turn. Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the fissure.
Max. Add something. I'm not going through what it is today. Huh. Oh well.
Are you all right? You'll not escape this! You'll not escape this!
How are you supposed to do this? Hello.
This really sucks. What are we trying to get into? Hate dungeons because I always end up dead. Definitely can't do them by myself. Alright. Get the wheelbarrow out, we're getting a carry. If the other DPS will chime in, maybe, possibly. Why are you so quiet? I don't want to make all kinds of hissy noises for you guys, but something's better than nothing. And the DPS ain't chiming in. Come on, man. Any day now. Any day now. Dude, your thingy went dingy. Let's go. One more time. Third time's a charm. Let's go. Hey, 2 DPS this time. We gonna wait on the tank? There we go. Jeebus. Okay. Should make light work of this. Maybe. Oh. Hey, get off the machine. Oh, yeah, much quicker. Much quicker. Oh. Ninja? Okay.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Wow, those Maximum speakers suck. Everybody go. What do we do? How are they not effective? But he's just not attack? Is that the trick? Really? I didn't do anything. What the heck? I don't get it. Oh. That's so damn great. What the hell is that sound? Oh my god. I was hoping for a clear stream, but it seems like we're not going to get it. What is that sound? Oh, what the fuck? Christ, that was horrible. That's doing that. Where's 18920? There it is. Hi. I figured. Interesting. Why are you not running? Come on. Right on the edge. that it? Why they get the check marks, why they don't get the check marks. Don't know what the hell's going on with that. Really? I got the res up just in time, I guess. I hope, maybe. Okay, can we continue on now? Holy Jesus. No sound.
I think that's all of...
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
What the fuck?
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate? You want to go back? To the void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
return to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the Void and devote yourself to its restoration. I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the Void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the Void, I'm sure of it.
His soul is imbued with the will of all those I've consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
Interesting.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh,
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Oh, I found a cheat.
Understanding begets fellowship, right?
Oops. Did that a little bit.
I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back?
Okay, so if I monitor the channel, I can at least hear it through the 18i20. A little bit of an echo, but that's okay. Reports have begun trickling in. By all accounts, the Isilbard contingent was successful in containing the threats to their front. The Void set to attack in such numbers just as we were finding our feet. I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you all. Speed. Now what? Anchored. Grave. Presentiment.
The Ilsabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being.
Now it's quiet again. Jesus.
Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
Makes sense.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald.
Yeah, the void.
Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Yep.
Oh gods. The moon.
Yep.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
Whoops.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
Yep.
Let us make for Bestway's Burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded. I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
Yes, it is.
A number of my fellow Garleans now call Mare Lamentorum home. Alphino, Alize, please see they come to no harm.
Oh boy.
We'll be back before you know it.
A quick word, if you will. I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
What? Bag?
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle.
It?
Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void.
No.
She likes dumplings.
I guess we're going to the moon.
Doomed, I say!
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporrits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all! Yes, void scent, and lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
Ruh-roh.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the Fiend's invasion, but she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
Yep. All that just to accept a quest? Okay. Well, that was quick. Wrong class to do this. Pet the bunny. Pet the bunny. My valiant savior. My savior. I was so frightened I dare not move at all. Or move a limb. Oh, you're looking for Living Way. I think I saw her heading southwest towards the drowning bands. They had several slaughtered bolts in tow. But I worry they won't be enough for all the Void sent. You better hurry. Still loud. Okay, no, yeah. Here. Little bunny. Bunny bun bun.
Oh, I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened. Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Aetherius is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves.
Hold on. Oh, you're not gonna.
Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been! Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberate to ever live! I can practically taste the praise. Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through, I don't foresee any major problems.
Yeah. Speak and ye shall find out.
There you are.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
'Tis Golbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
Not so well.
By the 12.
We'll take that back, please. Thank you. Hold the gift of the echoes. Yours is a journey without end, conceived and guided by principle. Hold fast to what you must, and meet your fate without fear. Go forth, discover, unite the stars unto one. Let no one bar your path. Boomba! Apparently that's the path. They're headed your way. They're headed your way. Oh, at least we can give Zero the food. Ah, big enough.
What are you doing here?
Helping? Go visit Phil overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this.
May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Enuo, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo.
Okay.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
We got dumplings for you. Burn.
Void scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
Who dares face me? A mere mortal.
Nope.
Hast thou come in search of power? Renown? I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
Nope. We have residents. Oh, okay. go. Almost there. And voila. Time for some floor inspections. Come on, tanky tank, let's go. Oh. Oh boy.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
Howdy.
The void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
Power ground.
Be still. Accept your downfall. Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? The void consumes. Naught will endure. Neither
freed the darkness. Let the light guide me.
You must break free.
Wow, what the hell?
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with Enowell.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Light, protect us!
I will not yield my domain!
Oh, that's the boosted shield.
Such is the power of the Void. The Void shall never cease to be! My power is absolute! The Void's power is mine to wield. Thus did all boundaries cease to be. Behold the truth of this world! Accept your downfall.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to get away from that one. Damn it. Yeah, we're gonna be doing floor inspections.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Wasn't in the middle of that. Wow. Again?
Perish.
Done.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Fucking run!
Thus did all boundaries cease to be.
They must be sealed away.
Hello, chop. Gibbs. I guess that's sealing them away. Iba. Absolutely, positively insane.
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume
Davis.
you journeyed here to prevent more Void Scent from passing through the gate.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Eh? Don't forget the bag. Don't forget the food.
Cause for alarm indeed. Tell us more.
Indeed, there's all kinds of holes all over the place, and these weird monsters are
So the
falling.
breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate.
Nope. Nope. It planet-wide.
For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since the Romus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened. Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force.
Asians.
Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
Got dumplings for you.
What of Razat Han and Garlemald?
They sent dumplings.
Eulus took mercy upon the interloper. Whether Void Scent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much. Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
This magic.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
Well, it is one sent by the key. Don't forget the dumplings.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
Aw, they're not gonna show you giving the dumplings? It's been funny watching her eat them. Now seems the opportunity to get time to give Zero parcel Julie is prepared for her. Yeah, there we go. Something for me? Yes. Have some dumplings. That smells food, is it? Yes. Hey, good food, if you like. I recall Julius speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel and the fond memories. There's more than enough to share with Golbez. Now that he forgoes the aether of others, I'm sure he'll appreciate some subsistence. I sometimes wonder what the void would be like if culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it would suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption, a heartening thought, if nothing else. And again. Oops, damn it. Gotta remember to read those. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after seeing Yuno's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Why don't you join us? With Zero defeated, the source shall be in no imminent danger. Okay. Good, we'll wait for you by the crater. Oh, can't fly here. That is not a good place to stand. There is teleporters situated between here and the center of the moon. I used to travel to the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need once my generals were in place. Vigorant himself crafted a device that might lay low the servant of light. Ironic that we now use it to seek and restore light to the void. That's just not a good spot. Forgive my ideal reminiscence. This time we made our descent. Yes. Though it was not always so many who lived here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, our numbers continue to grow. We may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness the residual ether from Barbershir's domain. Reserves will enable me to expand mine as need arises. Right, we had best prepare for our potential guests. Join me in my abode when you're ready. I imagine you remember these. The transmitters we used to receive light from the first. If memory serves, they work by canceling excess aether left in the wake of the flood in the Crystal Tower. Using the tower's cross-rift traveling capabilities, light is then conveyed onto the 13th and into these devices. I have a mind to... bad light. I have a mind to use them now, but there need to be set in an elevated location. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. We'll grab a few of these. And flip. Oh, no flying here. There's a corner, there's a corner. It's a wall. Excuse me, pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me, excuse me. Elevated location, yep, up on top of something. That would be, yep.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
Now we wait. Oof. Ah.
I did not expect to see you here.
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, Many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. The slightest ample proof your comrade spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
Nice.
And you shall have mine.
Oh.
That was neat. It seems Julius's interventions have helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. I gather you'll head home sooner rather than later. Yes. You'll be able to freely turn into your You are certain you wish to leave. Yeah. And let us return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell.
Would you deliver a message to Euless for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Oh, we got another patch and a new expansion coming up, so there's a lot to do.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears she's not in Mare Lamentorum.
What are you looking for? Me? Are you back? Give us a minute. We had stuff to kill. And it's a long walk.
Wait. Is that?
Yep. I'm back! Ow!
Gods, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
Like the moon turned red, and then we had some stuff to kill. And beasts to make friends with. And lots of stuff to do.
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-sent incursion abruptly ended.
Oh yeah?
We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
Why not?
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
Asians. Oh, yeah, speaking of.
And who might you be? Not her Void-sent, I'd wager.
No.
Greetings. I am Helmarut of the Asians. We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms? I wish only to talk. Thank you for affording me a chance.
Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities.
Yeah, well.
That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yes, that is correct.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Ooh, mean face.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you.
You learned.
You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
If you wish to speak, Helmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients. As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more. Yes, it seeks to rejoin with all of its shards. Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment. All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth. Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
That don't sound good.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark.
Guys had to move?
The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost, yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased.
I know good.
I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of this star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Eh?
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true? What you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable!
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Is that a gunblade with a Reaper gunblade? Wow.
Wait!
There you are. One moment you were standing before me, the next you'd vanished into thin air. Thanks to you all, the Voidson have been eradicated and the gate lies sealed once more. There's been nigh a peep from the crater. Though I can't help but notice none of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? Yes. Star seeks to become whole, but that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Heidelin made no mention of a natural rejoining. I ought to consult the records to be certain, but not before thanking you for dispatching the void sent so handedly. You well and truly saved the day. Funny. Uh-oh. We're on the last main scenario quest. Oh, we caught up. Okay, cool. The implications of the solstice and the winter schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should gather and speak in person. And by we, I mean all of our fellow Scions. For a change of pace, why don't we convene in Rising Stones? I'm sure Haru and others would be happy to meet us there. A fine idea. In many ways, our return is long overdue. No doubt we all could use some respite after Golemond, but I trust there are no objections. No. Just settled in. 2 Rising Stones. That would be... Wow. And we come full circle. Wow, we haven't gone in here in a while. Area thing has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many of our comrades are en route. Let us wait for them a while longer.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only. Thereafter, we did largely operate independent of one another.
Yes?
All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
With new people.
Apologies for our delay. We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with. But we're working on it.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
Yep.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Yep.
Now, as much as I'd like to savor our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments.
To say the least.
Will you apprise us of the details? The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Void Scent incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Yay.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could.
But you can't.
But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do?
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Venar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
Oh, I think she knew and had a way it chose to trust us.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Yep.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Oh boy. We'll start with these ones. 'Twas by no means an easy decision, but as the solstice is now our paramount concern, Alize and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Garleans safe. Julius and his comrades are already working towards a brighter future in their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day. Indeed, and in the meantime, let us prepare a letter to Julius and community. We mustn't let despair stay our hand. Colette and I have remained in Carvos to monitor the situation among the Garleans and the Corvalsi. Though seldom smooth sailing, in time the region settled and we were able to return. I understand that the Garlean community has made great strides in improving relations with other peoples. Hearing that, I feel a renewed zeal for resolving the issues in Corvos. Then perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garleans' accomplishments for me and the twins. I might store that 5 even more. Pick one, anyone! Agreed. After Urianger and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Yaktral. We never had a chance to visit during the rite of succession, you see. We journeyed east through Azarelia before heading to the coast of the frigid north reaches. Then they revealed the story's best beasts of the sea. Then excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Peral really is. We also met with Balaji. Though he had not the time to study their arts at length, we are privy to several intriguing demonstrations. Would that we could have indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet more distant lands, For better, for worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice to say, we still have plenty to see of the continent. I should very much like to return given a chance. Airline and Anor and I were training in Gridania when Voidson attacked the Wood. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the twin adders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential report sent to the other Scions. That is why Tataru was so quickly appeased thanks to you. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste to for Garlemald. Which, while circumstances and the duty may keep us apart, we remain bound by common purpose. Indeed, it may continue to guide us. May that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. Judging by your guys, Clements, your studies must have been productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlian astrology, and at one point I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to persevere with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. I don't think I'd be much use on the battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target. So sorely bereft my brotherly ministrations as I am. I knew you still required consent supervision. You two haven't changed in the slightest. It makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. Otaru! Seems everyone has much and more to discuss with one another. Anyways, you're overdue for a proper break, and peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential. You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth. A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
Tell me where you're going, so you can chase us.
I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
You'd be surprised.
What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost? I will share with you a truth. We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable. Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
Okay. Shattered stars are doomed to mend. How turn the key of Winter's End? Hey, 20 points achievement. Woo! To be continued. Okay. Don't forget to extract your materia when your gear is good. Alright, we are going to call it a day. Full circle. Done with the MSQ. Get back to regular gameplay next time we are on. Now that I know a workaround for the audio, it's a little bit of a bonus. We do have let's see what we get. I'll be right back. We need poetics for all the quests. Anima relics. A bunch of anima relics. What's this? What is this? Oh, 3 pieces of unique. Oh, okay. Lone wolf. Ooh, M4. Yeah, that needs to be done still. Cultivating hope? That's botanist. Hello there, may I be of assistance? We got a question, we don't know why. Agulja, former mercenary, now I fashion odds and ends of making. Yawatek says you've come to oversee the growth of new crops here in Mamuk, so we wanted to express our gratitude. Oh shit. Okay, we got a dungeon. What are we doing? Where are we going? What do we got? Hopefully not something too crazy. And again, hopefully something not too damn low either. Oh, Heroes Gauntlet. Where are we? 80? Okay. Poison! No, 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 no. Damn it. Oh, what buttons do you know how? Oh, okay. Hey. Around that. Doggy. Okay. Nope. Oh. are we chasing the Reaper? Big. Cutscene! That one. And that one. It means like that. Hey now. plus poetics. Alright, now we're gonna call it a night. Ain't time to go biddy bye. I thank everybody for clicking in and watching those that did watch. See if we get some kind of chats going on next time maybe. And we'll see you all on the flip side. Have a good night, everybody.